What's going on, mother truckers? Let's talk about what's going on in the industry right now. Truck drivers, owner operators are having an extremely hard time, and rates are extremely low for a lot of drivers that are running the spot market, and a lot of companies are folding. You know, they talk about why are there so many for hire signs in the trucking industry, and they say that's because there's a trucker shortage, right? And one thing that the administrator Hutchinson brings up is she says that is the biggest quarrel that truck drivers have right now is it pay. And I'll be honest, pay's on a big list of this, right? We're talking about detention. We're talking about getting paid rightfully for the work that we do. Every industry gets paid for every second that they're traveling. We do not, right? We actually get paid for completing a load. And because of that, there's a lot of companies and shippers and brokers and such that can take advantage of that because of the way we are paid. Now, of course, you know, as company drivers, you know, I believe drivers need to make more money. So what Administrator Hutchinson is saying here, I totally agree that yes, pay is an issue for us truck drivers. One thing I will say for sure is she the right person for this job? As of now, she even says it herself that she's only had one ride along with the truck driver.
Every time we talk to drivers, we learn something. There's no doubt. I've done one ride along. I hope to do another one soon. I learned so much just from talking to an individual driver and their perspectives and what they provide to us. So there's no doubt that we are listening and we are hearing drivers. We also have congressionally mandated hours of service. We have, as you know, some modification has been made over the last year or so. We're not looking at additional modifications right now, but we do recognize it's an important tool for us and for the industry. Just for example, we just issued a 9-state emergency declaration to waive hours of service to address Hurricane Ian. So, we know that it is a tool. I also think it's so important for us to understand. And again, I want to go back to root causes and what I'm starting to say, like the headwaters of the issues. I want to know more from drivers about why they would like to see more changes, because is it pay? And does that point us right back to compensation and detention time? So there's just really a lot to unpack here, and it's a big part of our work.
I think to be in position to be controller of the FMCSA and of what happens to truck drivers' livelihoods, you need to understand trucking. So I'm sure there are thousands of truckers that we can get right now to give you more rides so you understand the quality of life that we're going through, how we are treated on the road, and how much parking we need, and also how much more pay compensation that we also need as well. Mother truckers, comment down below. What are your thoughts about this? What can we do to help out this new administrator of the FMCSA to do better at her job? She does sound like she wants to do better and better for truck drivers, but where does she start? The experience of what she has is very lacking, and that's no disrespect to her. It's just they don't give people of power that have experience. They give people power that they know, and sometimes I think that's the correlations that is a fault in our industry, is people that make the decisions don't have experience with trucking at all, and they're getting all of their resources from the big box companies, right? And sometimes, a lot of times, their advice might not be beneficial to us as independent owner-operators and company drivers. Mother truckers, comment down below. You know, on the top list is compensation number 1. And number 2, would you give the FMCSA a new leader, Ms. Hutchinson, a ride in your truck? Comment down below.